Alright, hello everyone. Got a Lex Talionis update to do today. We'll take a look at this little account, see what we've got going on here, see what improvements we can make, answer any questions y'all might have, talk about account building in general. Let me know if you guys got any questions, Swiggle related or otherwise. Have a little bit of fun. I did make some progress in the account offline. We did work on Bosk. We got him a 5th star over the course of the week. And for reasons of trying to do something in fleet, I did put that 5th star on him to try to make the Hound's Tooth just a little bit better. Turns out I still can't beat that silly Shock T node. I'm stuck on fleet hard number 1 in section 5. And can't seem to get my ships good enough to get through that, so we'll just keep chipping away at Bosk and the other characters, and hopefully we'll get there. I did put the Geo Brood Alpha to gear 12 also. I was working on the territory battle stuff, and last time we went into the Watan Bor mission, our Geos just got wrecked. So I put the Brood Alpha up to 12 so that I could put the Moff Gideon mods onto my Brood Alpha and make him go fast. So we did that, and we successfully acquired a Watan Bor shard for our guild. So getting that Brood Alpha going fast was the key. I had to put him to gear 12 because some of the mods on Gideon, of course, are 6-dot mods. So we had to get him to the point where we could put 6-dot mods on him. This is horrible. This is rough. This is rough, guys. Oh, man. Oh, the temptation. The temptation is real. I could just click that button right there. Oh, yikes. We also have one Cairo lockdown on Rendar. We need a second Cairo at this level, but we just don't have enough Cairo shock prods. We're saving those up to put a relic on Hera Syndulla. We're almost there on a relic. We got 12 out of 50. And then we got about half. Over the course of a week, we got about half of these built up. So we're at 23. Hopefully within 1 week. So hopefully next week, we'll be able to get that finished out. Stormpooper said hi. I asked how he was. He said he was mostly good, which is pretty funny. I said that I might start saying that I'm over the weather or ahead of the weather or something. You know, sometimes when you ask people how are you and they're not feeling well, they say, oh, I'm a bit under the weather. Well, I'm not sure what it means to be under the weather. Technically, aren't we always under the weather? The weather's like above us always. So if you're under the weather, how come nobody ever says when they feel well, I'm over the weather, I'm above the weather, I'm ahead of the weather, I'm not under the weather? Gotta figure out some better way to say it than just not under the weather. So I was trying to think of clever ways to say the opposite of under the weather. Just like messing with people sometimes. Kilroy Troy says greetings. Big Jamal says greetings, everybody. DL, what's the best way to mod my nest? There's 2 ways to mod your Enfys nest. What I like best is tenacity. I like just pure, unadulterated tenacity. If you bring nest in the early game, there's a lot of teams that you can solo, but if you get dazed or stunned, then you're just done, right? So if you're trying to have one character against the whole team, you cannot be dazed or stunned, and that's kind of the limiting factor. If they have tenacity down and a stun or a daze, then you probably won't finish. Nest ramps up damage, but she will time out, so you have to be able to get those counterattacks in. Her basic removes defensive buffs and helps ramp her damage, so you got to constantly be doing that. So my nest has 173% tenacity. For anybody who doesn't know how it works, when you compare tenacity to potency, the first 100% tenacity is just the first 100% of normal skills, right? So if a character says, well, I have 43% potency, and you fight a character with 0 tenacity, you have a 143% chance to land that, right? So 0% potency gives you a chance to land anything on 0% up to... okay. If you're at 0% potency, you have a 100% chance to land on something with 0 tenacity. Once you get to 50 tenacity, that would reduce your chance to land a debuff by 50%, right? So the first 100% tenacity is to shut off any ability to put a debuff on you. So then 173% means as long as the enemy is under 73% potency, they cannot possibly put a debuff on me. Because if they had 70% potency against 170% tenacity, they have a negative chance to debuff. So that's what you want. And, some teams, like, you go in against an Iden Versio, and the Iden Versio has like 110% potency. Against my character, they would have a 63%, I'd have a 63% chance to ignore the buff, but that debuff, but that gives them like a 37% chance to land it. So that's how that works, for anybody who doesn't know. But yeah, I think if you want to use Enis Nest as a solo character, that's how you mod her. If you want to use Enis Nest as a damage character, let's say in a dash team or something like that, then put offense on her. Another interesting trick that you can do with Enis Nest in the early game, you can build a team with separatists, and you can put, let's say, Newt Gunray in the lead, and have Count Dooku in there, maybe Jango Fett, and another non-tank separatist. When Dooku does his ability to put everybody in stealth, he'll put those 4 characters in stealth. Your 5th character is Enis Nest, and your opponent is just stuck attacking Enis Nest while your other 4 characters are in stealth. So it's a gimmick. Experienced players won't fall for it. They'll have some kind of area effect or some way to get to your characters in stealth. But against some inexperienced players at lower levels in GAC, they just lose to that team. Because it's really... If Enis Nest is the only target you can hit, she is super hard to kill at relic level. So, some ideas for you. And in that case, you just mod her with like defense and health and just try to have her be tanky so she doesn't die. Brady says, I live in Washington. All winter, I'm over the weather. I'm ready to see some sun. Yeah, I'm totally over the winter. Maybe hitting the like saber will help. Yeah, ooh, wow. There's a lot of viewers that have not activated their like sabers. Specifically designed to annihilate a like button. You can just turn them on, give it a nice little flick, and annihilate the like button. So please do that for me. It does help. Helps the channel. So thanks for the reminder. Hey DL, I'm 3.9 million galactic power, but want to make sure I got to 4 million so I can do the next Proving Grounds. Any tips to boost up GP quickly? Well, sure. The way to boost up GP the most quickly is ships. So let's say, for instance, we wanted to boost our galactic power here. If we took this Biggs Darklighter ship that we've never really worked on, Biggs is still level 1, the ship is still level 1. If I put this ship like level 60, put him at level 70, put some skills on, put some mods on, then it would start looking like this ship, right? And we can just go in and look at this ship and see, I mean, that's 25,000 galactic power right there. just for a ship, well, this is an 85, but not that many skills on it. The pilot isn't that great, but you know, that initial hit on ships makes a huge amount of galactic power. So so going in and improving your ships is the easiest way to build galactic power. For characters that are pilots in ships, taking them up to about level 65 is appropriate. 65, 70, something like that. Put skills on them. For characters that you're not going to put in the ship, this right here, if we put skills on this character, you can put them at about level 40 to 50. Put the initial skills on them, take them up to about gear 4 or 5, and they'll generally be about 8,000 galactic power. So if you need another 100,000 galactic power, literally you could build that with 4 ships. You know, taking 4 ships up to 25,000 is 100,000 galactic power. So that's what I would do. I would look for any undeveloped ships, build the ships and characters. Again, if you're level 60 or under, for anybody who hasn't paid attention to it, I mean, the first 60 levels cost a little bit, right? And then once you get, so look at this, 60 levels only cost 600,000. But if I want to take it up to level 77, it's 2.9 million, and I'm out of money, right? So the higher levels are very expensive, but you still get a lot of galactic power out of that first 60 levels. Same with characters. If you want to build them up to level 80, 85, if we go here to 60, we're at 1 million, well, on this character anyway. But yeah, so it's like 600,000 to go 0 to 50, something like that, and 6 million to take them up to 85. So that's the way to build galactic power with value. That guy Deal says hi. Boris Balkan says hello. Clydeness says good evening. Straight says, sorry as if this is an annoying question, but I'm entirely unaware. Did you stop playing on Obtisio? Yes, yeah, I did. Kilroy Troy says, dang, it's not exactly fast. How's that not fast? Yeah, I mean, it's fast. Trust me, you don't have to have that much money. If you've got absolutely no money in the bank, if you're broke on ships and broke on characters, then yeah, it'll take you a while to get some money to do that. But the galactic power goes very quickly if you just build some unused stuff. Yeah, I stopped playing on Obtisio because at some point I'd built Profundity on both accounts, I'd built Jabba on both accounts, I was working on JML on both accounts, and it just got to the point where I was just doing the same things on 2 different accounts. It didn't really feel like there was much differentiation. The accounts didn't, they had very different personalities for a long time. But then at some point, it's like, okay, and then after JML, I'm going to build Leia, and then after Leia, I'm going to build it's going to be the same thing. Like for the rest of this account's life, I'm just building the same 2 accounts. So I did quit the Obtisio project, and I started this Lex Talionis project to stay in touch with how the early game plays. And unfortunately, the early game has changed a lot. And to be quite honest, if you don't buy the hyperdrive, if you try to play the game 1 to 85, it's pretty terrible. Other people will buy light speed bundles, and you'll never place in fleets. And we proved a lot about how a new player should be playing the game with the Lex Talionis project. So, for better or for worse, that's where we're at on this one. Any thoughts on a new Swigo-like game to play on the channel? Yeah, I did get in contact with a group that's potentially going to be launching a new game. So I did talk with them, and when they launch the game, we will potentially be covering that on the channel. It's a collector game. I played it a little bit, did a little bit of play testing with it. I think it can be played free to play. It depends on how many changes they make between now and when the game launches. But yeah, if we see that come up, then we'll take a look at that. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's take a look at this Lex Talionis account and see what we've got to improve. First things first, I do want to do the Commander Luke Skywalker journey. And we'd worked up the characters to a certain level and then just ran out of a lot of low-level gear that we needed to continue with that. So I had to kind of put it on hold and wait for Leia to come along. I did get a couple gear tiers put on Princess Leia, so we can try to continue this journey now. So let's see, she's at gear 8. I think I put mods on her. Yeah, we put some kind of mods on her. A lot of the mods are gear 12. We're not really interested. She's still level 67. I don't want to spend the money to level her up that much, and I don't think the event cares if you're level 67 or 85. So let's see what we can get done here. 8 levels of this? We got to deal with 8 levels. Oh boy. Okay. So we'll just get in here and basically just click the button. Not much to see here. We're just going to duck into stealth. We don't have much recovery on this team, do we? I mean, Luke, I don't think Luke has recovery. So we probably lose Luke in this match, right? We'll give them 2 targets so they can attack Leia as well. I'll avoid the stealth for a second. Okay, let's do this. And we'll go over to Magma Trooper. Finish him off, and we're halfway there. Luke's pretty much out of protection now, but doesn't look too bad. Okay, now he's down on nothing but life. I found it best to just basic, not use stealth. That's probably fair. Just kill things faster. Let them split the damage between the 2 characters instead of just targeting and killing Luke. All right, good job. All right, doing well. Luke hitting so hard. Well, we may have the opposite problem now. We may have to hide Leia to keep her alive. All right, 8 out of 8. Let's hide Leia to keep her alive. Try to get these 2 sides down. Got a taunt to deal with, so we'll deal with that. Oh, come on, Luke. Come on, Leia. Alright. We'll go into stealth. See if we can get some extra shots off here. Alright. Getting something done. Cool. Okay, is that all the shards? No, we need 7. He only unlocks at 7 stars, right? Okay. Gotta remember that. Okay, here's Old Ben. If Old Ben is destroyed before he can sacrifice himself, the battle will be lost. So he just has to live long enough. There's no penalty for failing this. So we'll just go ahead and see if Old Ben lives long enough to sacrifice himself. If not, we'll have to beef him up a little bit. Okay, what's this? Defend for 3 turns, 80% defense. All right, let's do it. All right. Oof. Slowest animations in the world. Stuck on 1x speed. Got 2 more turns to go here, it looks like. Okay, old Ben. I think, oh, come on. Ability blocked. Oh, we died. Okay. Let's go take a look at old Ben. Well, what is it that we could do? Does he have mods on? He has mods of some kind on. Alright, is that, oh my goodness, that's a real Carbonti. We don't want to feed him a Carbonti. I think we've got a good amount on this account, but I really don't want to feed him a Carbonti. So let's just take him up some levels. Let's do like level 76. Sure, why not? Give him some more stats, and then just try to take him in just like this. We would have had it. We were at the desired amount of turns. We just got ability blocked on that turn. So maybe we have to be smarter about when we use that skill. Alright. Lightsaber toss. Defend ourselves again. Basic. Oh. Reusable in 2 turns. So we'll hold off on it for a second. Okay, now we'll use it again. And hopefully that'll get us to the sacrifice. Alright. Turn me into a pile of rags, buddy. Good. Vader says, Victory. Okay, so 1 left to go. Is that it? Okay, 1 left to go. R2 is absolute garbage gear. Let's take a look at him. Does he have mods? Yes, he has mods. Gear 7. Doesn't look like he takes anything too important here. Those aren't real stun guns. Okay, let's take him up some levels. I think 64. And then give him... Oh, that's not enough. 65 required. Okay. R2's a really good character. We'll use him for something, so... Don't mind to take him up to 65. Put another gear tier on him. He'll need it someday. Okay. And that'll get us another skill level for most of these skills. We've got enough stuff that we can go ahead and invest in the skills right now. Okay. Let's get into this final phase. Kilroy Troy says, ship shards are just painfully slow, but yes, thank you. You don't have to have the ships all the way to 7 stars. Seriously, all you have to do is have ships that are underdeveloped. Just start out with them. Just put the character at like 60, put the ship at level 40 to 60. Just try it. Just see how much galactic power. Even with 3 and 4 star ships, you'll get tons of galactic power from ships. Darth Loquitur, how much can you tell us about the new game? Is it based on some established source, or is it more like RSL? It's not a grinder like Shadow Legends. It has that kind of structure though, where you get energy, and then you decide what to spend your energy on, and you farm certain things for the characters, just like you would for this game. You got to split your energy between power-ups and gear, and there's a system in the game that's basically the same as a mod system. So you'd have to play that. It looks fairly free-to-play friendly. Like if you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on summons, you can actually get a reasonable amount of stuff in the game early on without having to go crazy with spending money. But there are going to be some things in the game that will be smart to spend money on, just like Swiggle. So it's kind of that sort of thing where you can pick your level of involvement, or at least that's what it looks like to me, and you can build your characters. It's still a bit rough around the edges, but it's a bit of the collector game like that. And then if you were to take that for anybody who's played World of Warcraft, like where you go in and you've got daily quests, they've also got a system in there where you basically go in and work on the daily quests. Oh boy, our Luke got wrecked. We're getting wrecked. Whole team's getting wrecked. Oof. Alright, let's see if we can do better. You're 8 and 9 with bad mods. Who would it be appropriate to gear up more? Probably Stormtrooper Han has got to be the key to getting this running, huh? Let's just do some damage here. Try to get these Stormtroopers down as quickly as we can. We'll taunt. Guess I could have tried to stun this other guy back here. This guy. No stun for us. Okay, this ain't looking great. Han's going downhill again pretty quickly. So we're gonna blow smoke on Leia next time she's out of stealth. No, not. Okay. That Imperial officer hits hard. We're gonna try again. And we're gonna see. I don't think we can get around the taunts, though. Can't get around the taunts. What kind of gear do we use to get him up a level? Anything useful here? This is okay. We can get more of these. That's not bad. We can take him up another gear tier here. Take him up level 82. Invest a little more heavily. Let's look at... Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Extra turn meter gain. Do that. Do this. Try to just use gear rather than mods or levels or any of that stuff. Gear's kind of the cheapest way to do this nowadays. Can you use Han's leadership? Oh, I thought it was okay. Never mind. I thought it was putting Luke in the lead because he was a. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely a good idea to put Han's lead in there. Thank you for that. There's a lot of battles like this where the character's locked into the lead spot, and he's not. So use Han in the lead spot. Makes a lot of sense. All right, let's put everybody on fire. And then I just don't think we've got any way to deal with these taunts, right? We just got to kill those guys first. Okay. Han's durability has skyrocketed. That's good. Okay, get that out of here, and then we'll try to stun and get the officer going. Okay. Going into round 2 with a little more health than we did the last time. See if we can smoke it up. Let's kill a scout trooper first if we can. keep her in stealth. Use the fire. We will taunt with him. Okay, got a stun. See if we can get a stun here. Nice. Okay. Round 3. Final encounter. Fight! Okay. Hide Leia. Lots of area effect attacks, these guys. Alright, pop smoke on Han. Apparently we can't stealth. Han's gonna die anyway, so with that, maybe we can at least get a little turn meter out of him, right? So if he gets hit, try to stun. Leia's down. Let's try stunning the scout trooper. What can we do here? Take a look at Han again. That is a real... R2's like the only character that we really want to use out of here, but... Put another gear tier on Stormtrooper Han, but I don't know if that's going to do the trick here. Maybe Leia to get more damage. Let's try to get Leia a little more damage here. Get her some more damage on this basic. Let's see, this one, 10% chance to heal. So she has a 55% chance to grant all allies and a 55% chance to heal. At the next level, she gets, basically, she just recovers 5% health and protection. Level 82. I don't know about that. It's 10% turn meter gain. So right now we're gaining 35%. We could gain 50%. So let's do that, then try to get the turn meter train rolling. Cooldown -1, buff duration +1, and if she has stealth, she gains foresight. Alright. What level was that? Oops. 78. So let's put her at 78, give her that. Level 78. Give her the foresight skill here. Okay, and then we're gonna really try to do that without more gear. I'm upgrading because I didn't really feel like that battle was close. So if I felt like, hey, that battle was close, we were almost there, then I would just try doing the battle again. But I mean, there were still 4 guys standing there at the end, and it didn't really feel like we were close to winning. Stun there. Alright. Get a kill. And get to deal with another taunt. There we get foresight against area effect attacks, I guess. That might help her next round and the round after. What the heck is going on here? Not interested. What the heck? My phone's going crazy. It wants to send messages on my behalf. I don't know what the heck's going on. Stormtrooper Han getting wrecked. Okay. Get rid of that real quick. We're gonna wait on the stealth. See if we can just kill these 3 guys quickly. Is there any way to heal up Han? A little bit. But he's just gonna die in the initial volley. They're gonna throw all their area effect stuff and he's just gonna die. What we could do, we could hang Luke out to dry here for a second. Alright, let's do some fire here. Use the life bar on Luke to try to save Han for a second. And then really, Leia has to get rolling here. Well, literally it was 1 second. Alright, Leia, go, go, go. Go, 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 girl. You get him. This does not even feel close. Yeah, she's not gonna have enough turns here, I don't think. Man. I've always wondered, how can you tell what gear pieces are without even looking at them? After a while, you get familiar with the pattern of gear. Like, there's certain gear that gets used on, like, levels 1 through 8. There's certain gear that gets used 9, 10, and there's a certain gear that gets used on 11 and 12. And, like, I have to check when I see a stun gun. You saw me check the stun guns to see if they were Mark 5 or Mark 4 stun guns. So, I mean, you can't tell by looking. If it's a stun gun, you know it's a stun gun. But if you see a furnace, for example, on a character at level 8, you know what kind of furnace it is. You know it's not like the more advanced furnace that you have to pay a lot of gear for. So what is... I think the answer to this has to be with Han, because as long as we can keep him alive, we're doing pretty well. So for the sake of getting CLS locked down in the account, let's go ahead and commit to this next gear level. And let's see what we can get done here. One more gear tier. See if that's enough to keep Han alive. The other thing we can do is we can go in and work on his mods and give him more defense mods. Let's see if that works. That'll be the next thing. Okay. Hide and stealth. We'll put Han out there with foresight. We'll go ahead and use the taunt so we can try to take advantage of this foresight. Okay. Put everybody on fire. Get burning, boys. Okay. Oops. Should have re-stealthed there. Kept the stealth train going. Got a stun, that's good. And then we'll go on the officer. Hey, just... Man, that dude hits hard. Alright, but at least we got a full health bar on Han going into the final battle here. So that's not too bad. That's a lot better than we had last time where he was virtually dead. We'll do the same thing this time around. We'll wait on Han maybe sacrifice a little bit of life on one of our other characters if it becomes relevant. Got a stun. That's good. We'll just finish off that kill. And then Han just gets wrecked again. He's down below. We just barely healed up though, so he's not below half anymore, which is nice. Put her in stealth. I'm gonna go for the damage here. Try to get this damage started. Man, his life bar just goes away. Okay, taunts, 30% turn meter on all other allies. We're gonna do a basic and try to heal up a little bit, and then we're gonna, well, I guess we're not gonna hide Han after all. I don't understand, why does Han not go into stealth right there? He doesn't have taunt. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. We are just not getting kills. We're dying too fast. My Stormtrooper Han was like 9, and so were the rest, I think. Can you use Han's leadership? Did I lose Han's leadership again? No, we're using Han's leadership. Storm says, are we doing the CLS event? Yep. Big Jamal says, good memory then? I guess I'm screwed. For remembering all the pieces. I guess we'll have to try to commit something to Leia here. Do more damage. Or put speed mods on her instead of offense mods. Give her more turns. Or take her mods up to 15 to give her better bonuses. Let's see if these mods are okay. Oop, I don't want to slice it. Um, 5 speed, huh? Let's go look and see if we've got another character that just has good mods. Let's go all the way out and just look for a character that we can steal mods from. Collection. Let's sort by speed just for the fun of it. How many 6-dot mods? Just one? Just the one 6-dot mod? Okay. Let's make a loadout from this. And then we will go back to Leia. Get there eventually. And create a loadout here. And then use this. And we need a speed mod here. So let's steal one from somebody. Health, protection, 3 speed, sort by speed. There's got to be a decent mod we can steal from somebody. We can steal potency mod from Han. There's an offense mod. Alright, let's do that. Lock it in. See if somehow that helps. Let's go. If I have to commit some more gear to this, I will. I really want to just get CLS done. But I don't want to sit here for hours messing around with it either. Alright, get into stealth. Man, this officer just like... I don't like him. Alright, Leia. It's your time to shine. You gotta have the damage. Alright. That worked. Looks like a little more damage. Duck into stealth. Try to get this guy killed. Okay. Looking a little better. Go Leia. Stun. Stun over here on recon. Ooh, that's looking good. Couple stuns in there. See if we can get another one. No love. Alright. Get Han going again. Stop throwing grenades at me, bruh. Alright, moving on. Big Jamal says it's time for bed. Enjoy the stream, everybody. Thanks, DL. Good night. I feel bad. I bought the bundle so Luke and Leia carried me easy. Last time I played this was when Cal was released. Love the old events where the name of the game was to be efficient. Yeah, gear has gotten a lot easier to get nowadays, right? Like, you can... If you have to take somebody to gear 9, you don't care so much. Back in the day, man, going from gear 8 to gear 9 was like torture. Now see, Han went into stealth that time. Okay. We're using Luke's life as a buffer here. He's the most useless out of the characters we've got left. Alright, let's taunt with Han. Try to get some turn meter going here. Duck with Leia. Oh, she's just like takes one little attack and just quits. It's just like, I'm not going to do a series of attacks this time. Tired. Wore out. Alright, come on. Get him. That was nice hits. So putting good mods on Leia seems to be useful. Keep her in stealth. Stun. Alright, this should be it. Yeah, we got it. Good mods on Leia made a big difference. Alright. You have completed Luke Skywalker. Let's get him. Activate him. And then we're not going to go crazy with gear on him yet because we do want to try to go get Chewbacca. So we're going to confirm. We're going to favorite him. We're going to take him up to like level 50. And then we're going to walk away. Okay. Let's go back to our journey guide. And let's take a look at Chewbacca. continue this journey. Battle. We got Bosk up to 5 stars now, so in theory we can potentially unlock Chewbacca. Let's take a look. All right. I see them. There they are. Get them. Get them, bounty hunters. Take them back in a bag. Put them in a gunny sack. I think I stole a mod from Grief Karga, though. Probably should have put that back, right? Oof. How'd we get so slow? Alright. We're going to mass assist right now. Do the area effect. Oh, Cad Bane down. You need a Bosk taunt in here somewhere. There it is finally. Let's go. Alright, heal up. Now let's hose them down. I know we should kill Chewbacca first. I would love to do that, but you know, he's hiding. He's not available for me to kill. We're going to go after R2 next because he's so annoying and I don't really want him to put the smoke on us again. So let's see if we can get him before he smokes. Okay. Now we'll go on to Chewbacca. I mean, nobody cares if it's 3 stars here, right? Let's do a bunch of damage and try to get some healing, get taunt back up. Get back in on Chewie here. Get a rocket in. Mass assist. Han. Han's like, It's all good, man. Alright, mass assist, and oh, there we go. Cool, so that should be Chewbacca unlocked. Of course, we won't be able to take him to, you know, 6 or 7 stars for a while until we get Bosk leveled up. We're waiting on him. I suppose we could get IG-88 going and have bounty hunters, but I really think without Bosk, that battle's got to be rough. Okay, activate him for 100. And we're going to run out of training droids on this again, right? If we do that. Let's put him on favorites. And then let's take a look at Ewoks. Collection. Squads. Tier 2 stuff. Teams to build. Let's, oh wow. Ewoks are way down here. Okay, so for Chief Chirpa, how far did we get on him? 5 stars? Nice. Okay. So we got 5 stars on him. And with a little more luck and gear and such, we can start working on C-3PO here pretty soon. Just skill this up. Leader, skill it up. And then I think Gear 6, sure. We're out of normal stuff here. Let's go back and take a look at the rest of the Ewoks where we're at. We got Elder, Logray, Paplu, Tebow. Let's get Tebow started here. Pump up the stars. We're using up all of our money in a hurry here. But we've got to use it sooner or later. No training droids at all. We can't even train this dude off level 1. Okay, fine. So that means we're waiting till next week on that. Fine. Let's upgrade Anakin to gear 12. Get him going for the Jedi team in Grand Arena. Let's take a look at all Jedi and see. We've got Qui Gon, Kanan Jarrus, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka. We could probably put some gear on Ahsoka. And we could probably put some gear on Plo. No, we can't get Plo off level 45, so... Wow. Wow. We're just stuck. We're stuck on training droids so hard on this account. Cannot get training droids. It's such a weird side effect. Like, I can't get the crystals to get the refreshes that I want. And like some kind of random punishment for not having enough refreshes is I'm always out of training droids. Because they come off all these nodes, right? If you get your refreshes, you get training droids. But if you don't have refreshes, then you also don't have training droids. Weird. Weird. Okay, let's go in and work on mods. Let's look at characters with empty mod slots. Maybe Chirpa is the one that we need to do. Chirpa or Luke Skywalker. Oh. Jyn Erso called. She wants her mods back. Okay. Confirm that. Where is Princess Leia? Put her mods back. Put the trash mods back on her. Confirm. Okay. So CLS or Chief Chirpa. Let's wait on CLS. We'll do Chirpa this week, and then we'll try to do CLS with better mods next week. Let's manage these mods, filter them down, see if we got little mods, see if we got mods with bad stats. Let's sell all those. The tenacity mod with tenacity is pretty good, right? We don't want to sell that with 5-speed tenacity and tenacity. That would be top-notch mod if it works out. Select all. Upgrade to 9 if we've got enough money. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's get rid of all the ones that don't have speed. Select everything. We'll look for mods with crit damage or health or something on triangles. Offense with offense we'll keep. Crit damage we'll keep. And sell off the rest. And then let's take these to 12 just to see if something happens. Doesn't. Gonna unlock this. I was saving some crit damage mods early on, but I think I'm to the point where I don't really need to save anything with 0 speed. I'm not really going to pick it. Okay. Get rid of the ones with 3 speed. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Sell. Alright, take these all to 12. Let's go out and slice them up. See if we can get some progress here. 5 speed, offense, bad substats. 5 speed, oh, bad substats again. We'll try to hit speed once. We miss. Alright. Hey, there's 10 speed. Let's try again. We miss. We're willing to go to purple on 10 speed. We miss again. Fail. Nope. No love there. 5 speed. Hey, there we got 10 speed again. Alright. Let's go. We're willing to go to purple on 10 speed. And fail again. Offense with 4 speed. Let's see. 9 speed. It's a cross. We're willing to keep trying. I'll go to purple with this. Miss. 4 speed, decent substats. 8 speed. We're willing to go to blue, but not... Okay. I was going to say we're willing to go to blue, but not purple unless it hits, but it did hit, so we'll hit again. 3 rolls at 12 isn't fantastic, but we'll go ahead and take it to gold and see. We're desperate for anything that can work out, and it doesn't work out. Okay, and that's it for grays. Let's go back to the mods. Go for blue and green. Select them all. Take them to 9. Running out of money in a hurry. Let's go look for the ones with no speed. Sell those off. Take these to 12. And see if there's something worth slicing. Alright, here's a new one. 11 on 3 rolls. 10 speed on 3 rolls. 11 on 3 rolls. Ugly. Crit damage with 9 on 2 rolls. We'll take that. To purple. Nope. And that's going to be it. We're not going to be interested in anything below that. Alright, let's take the purple mods up to level 3. Find out which ones don't have speed. Sell those. Level these up. Be interested to see what happened to that tenacity mod. Oh, got two hits for 11. Still a pretty decent mod. That's still worth trying to slice up. Alright, do we get anything to slice over here? 5 speed. Not fantastic. So basically that tenacity mod's the only one. I'm going to go ahead and try to take that to gold. Just to see if we get more speed on it. Nah, it's still a good offense though, or still a good mod when we want tenacity with the tenacity main stat. So we'll take that. Okay, so for this character, let's put it on modding characters. And I don't know, speed or health? I think we'll just skip the speed a little bit here and try to make him chunky. There's a defense mod there. The health mod with protection, take that. The defense mod with health. And crit avoidance. I don't know, that's kind of weird, but we'll take it. Not a lot of speed going on, but a couple of defense sets, health set. And just make Chirpa a little bit tanky so that he doesn't die. We lose his leadership, we'll be pretty unhappy. Okay, so Ahsoka Tano needs her, what was it, a potency mod back down here? No, speed mod. I think this was the one she had. And that's going to be that. Cassian Andor needs to be modded. CLS. We're still working on Cassian, right? We haven't even really started to build him very much. Okay. We'll leave it off there. I'm going to go to the Profundity Journey now. And select that so I can get those characters highlighted over in my journey guide. And I'm going to see if there's just any more gear at all that I can put on any of these characters. Journey guide, characters. Dash with his Cairo is the only one we've got. We still got some money in the bank, 1.1 million. We can work on Biston's stars here a little bit, I guess. That's it. That's going to be all she wrote. So we're out of money, out of resources. Let's go over to ships. See if there's anything here that we want to invest in. We've got a little bit of money. We'll go ahead and start Biggs's ship here a little bit. Take it up to 66. Save some money back so we can start putting some skills on it. Upgrade a few of these skills. It doesn't get very far. Okay. Well, let's upgrade it a couple times over here. Five stars. All right. Get that going. And that's going to be about all we can do for the account for the week. Not a whole lot else. Slave 1, I suppose we can activate that. We've got Boba Fett started just a little bit. We can get Slave 1 going. The ability to get this out of the shop, man, I remember this showing up in the shop enough that it seemed like it was pretty common in the shop. But we certainly have not found it in the shop very much on this account. So I'm way behind on getting that farmed up to where I want it. Yeah, that'll be it. Be all we can do for today. Characters, ships, mods, journeys. We probably completed a quest somewhere, right? Let's go see if we got an objective. Look at this. Hey, Commander Luke's journey, all that stuff. 10 dark side ships. Take our free loot. Good stuff. Completing objectives. Grand Arena, join up. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's catch up on chat. Kilroy Troy says Ewok mods too, unless you're waiting. With the Ewoks, what I will probably do is when I think I can get a 5-star C-3PO, I will probably start out by just putting mod sets from other characters onto my Ewoks, because that event is not easy, and if I just mod the Ewoks with trash mods, we're not going to get it done. So we'll bring them up to a decent gear level. We'll put good mods on them that we have on other characters. Well, good-ish, you know what I mean, and try to get it done that way. And then after the event, we'll put some kind of mods on Ewoks. I found that all the way up through the levels, issues with training droids, but no guides ever speak of them, including yours. I was always confused. Because if you buy the hyperdrive bundle, the hyperdrive bundle gives you a bunch of characters already at level 80, so the training droids are less of an issue. And then I think you get a lot of training droids here. Yeah, you get like 750 of the max droids, so you get a whole lineup of droids here. So a bunch of the characters that you need to get to higher levels already are leveled up. That saves you tons of these, just tons and tons and tons. And then you get a bunch of them in the pack. So once you buy this hyperdrive bundle, you're not looking for training droids for a while. And even if you're using them up a little bit over time, you're still restocking them at a decent level. So I think with the hyperdrive bundle, you don't run out of training droids. So most people probably won't ever see that as a limitation. Being able to buy money here also makes a big difference. I mean, past accounts that I've built, you're always out of credits, so you don't really see the training droid back up as much, because you never used to have credits to build characters anyway. You were always limited on credits. Now that you can just buy credits, maybe that's the difference. Maybe that makes it so that now that you've got plenty of money, the training droids become an issue again. But they certainly have been a roadblock on this account, like crazy. The game's psychologically preparing you for the Cairo bottleneck by bottlenecking your droids. Nice. Kilray says, gotcha. I was free to play until the Lightspeed bundles. Alright, y'all. Well, please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. I'm going to get off the stream here. Thank you all for coming out to watch. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you're having fun with your own account building and getting some of these events done and whatever else you might be doing in your account. Remember that CLS team is really good for conquest. We're trying to get a CLS team started by the next conquest. Even if we don't have a C-3PO for it, we can throw in that R2-D2. If we get Chewbacca, we have Han, we have CLS. We can at least make a starting version of that team. I farmed up a little bit of Chewpio already, so I've been that's been on my farming tab for a long time. So we've got 228 shards of Chewpio, so he'll be available for that team too. And then the way you build it at first is you really put all your efforts into CLS. Chewpio shares the leader's stats with all the other characters, so if you put the most effort into him, that's the most stat sharing that you can do, and you can punch up with the team with by doing it that way. So we'll try to get that ready for the next conquest, and at least even if we're still building the team while we're in conquest, that's still okay. All right, thank you all. Subscribe, notification bell, Discord. If you're a new player, mid-game player, come on over, join us on the Discord. It's a fantastic community. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next holocron.